The brown sedan stopped on the side of the road, yielding to the strobe of the squad car behind it. On a ghostly black road in the middle of nowhere, a veteran officer was walking a rookie through his first night of rounds and his first possible traffic citation. This car was going 20 under, making it an easy target. See, now that we run the plate number, the driver should be Fred Halls, an adult male. White, brown hair, brown eyes. Okay, you're up, kid. Just take it slow. License and registration. That's all you need to get. I'll get those and come back. I'll walk you through the rest, Jane told the rookie, trying to be as encouraging as possible. He looked nervous but determined. Okay, I got this, he said, and with a deep breath stepped out of the car. Jane watched from the passenger side, grinning a little, and remembered her first night pulling over strangers in the dark. She watched him shining his flashlight in, chest puffed out. He spoke briefly, then shined his light to the back seat, then back at the driver. The driver turned his head slowly and spoke a little. Her grin started to fade, however. The rookie was walking back, empty-handed. He pulled open the door and said quickly. She could see his pale face. "What are you doing, kid? Where are his papers?" She barked at him, but he didn't even look at her. "We should go. Now." That was all he said, his face frozen, a head in fear. "What are you talking about? We can't just go. What's going on? What's got you spooked?" He said nothing. She looked at the car ahead, and the driver was just sitting there. "Fine, I'll take this one. Just breathe, kid." She sighed and stepped out. Jane shined her own flashlight and walked to the driver's side where the window was still rolled down. Putting the beam on the driver, she said assertively, "License and registration, please." The man who turned his head slowly appeared to match the description of Fred Halls, brown hair, brown eyes. But the rest of him was wrong. His eyes were bloodshot to the point of bursting. His skin looked like plastic, his mouth cut on each side to outline his jaw. His hands were stuck to the steering wheel, bright reflective piano wire working severed digits that tapped at the wheel. "What the?" she said. "What seems to be the problem, officer?" said Fred, clanking his jaw every syllable. She could see the piano wire coming from the back of his head jerked like a fish on a line. She followed the line to see hundreds in the back seat. It was all leading to the trunk. Panning light drew her attention, and she looked to see the squad car turning around, and in disbelief she had to watch it speeding off without her. She drew her gun. And behind her, the car door opened. "What seems to be the problem, officer?"